Guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a fishing bot that rotates automatically between the various fishing spots. So this is pretty easy to do, and it's much easier nowadays with this new functionality that I added, which basically targets the furthest object away. So in order to do that, let's go to our web client, and we have a fresh bot right here with nothing existing. So let's add a new task. Let's name this fish. Then the first thing you want to do is go into settings and make sure you have your character position set to be around your character and navigation and map setting set to be around your mini map. So if we click this and then we make a selection around the mini map, the game client, the client strategy will now know where the mini map exists in the game, and it's going to find your character in the center of the mini map. This is how it's going to know where to rotate. So now what we can do now is build a timeline. So let's make a target and just have it try to find the fishing spots. So you don't need so many images, one should be fine. Then save it, check the assets, and it should be good. Now, so if we run our bot as an example, I will go to the game client. We can see it will detect the fishing spot with 88% accuracy, which is great. Next, what we want to do is simple. We want to go back to the web client. We want to make a new scenario. So right click on the action, press add scenario, and let's say move to another spot. If it cannot find the fishing spot, at least after 3 tries, you want to move spots. Okay, so let's save that. And then in here, what we need to do is just give it information about the fishing spots, what they look like. So the icons, they are identical. So we can just save 2 images each for both. And then save it. Now, here's what you need to do if you wanted to basically not click on the fishing spot closest to the player, but instead click on the one furthest away. Right click on your action, press settings, and tick this box right here that says target farthest object. Okay, and then we can go down to save and we can just add a click to the timeline. For this example, I'm going to quickly just make this a right click so my character is not running around while we're testing. And then I'll fix it after. Save the scenario, return back, and let's give this a try. Okay, so let's start our bot and see what happens. So as you can see, it immediately finds this fishing spot, and it's not going to run our scenarios because it's only if it cannot find this. So let's force it to fail. So if we block it, we will see what happens. And you can see it right-clicked on the target furthest away. Let's see that again. Like that. Hold on. And there you go. So now let's actually make it click on the spot. So let's go back to the web client, go into scenarios. Let's change this back to a click, left click, and save it. Okay, now if it cannot find it, it will move. But what we can do is test that out. So I started my bot, game client, and now let's force it to fail. Okay. And if it can't find it, it will move the mouse and run over there, just like that. Of course, you should add a delay for the process of moving if the movement checker is not working properly or whatever reason. And now let's go back to our bot again. So if you want to click on the fishing spot, we just simply add a click to the timeline, the regular timeline, save it, and actually let's let it delay. Okay, so let's press start in game client, and now it will click on the fishing spot when it finds it. I forgot to change one thing, which I will fix quickly. And one thing you can do, I want you to see, is actually use something called skip movement checks, and it will help if you don't want it to check if your character is moving in game. Anyway, let's run it again. I'm gonna take it on this one as well. and save it. Okay, let's go back to the game client, start the bot. I think, okay, let's rerun that quickly and then let's restart it. Okay, and press start and you can see that it clicks on the fishing spot and then it'll have a delay. And yeah, so what we're going to do now is basically we're going to force it to actually fail to find the target. So this is what happens when it clicks. As you can see, my character is fishing at the moment. And if it cannot find its target for whatever reason, then it will move to the next fishing spot. As you can see there, it chose the target that was furthest away when I blocked it, as I mentioned, and then it would continue fishing from this spot, assuming it finds the target. And yeah, that's basically how you essentially set it up. I hope this video was easy to understand. Thank you for watching.